Hey there, welcome to Versus. This is an HX Stomp versus the TS808 Tubescreamer. This is a reissue from, I think it was 2001. That's when I first got my first Tubescreamer, which this one is my first Tubescreamer. I've only owned one other Tubescreamer, and that was when I used to play with two Tubescreamers on my pedal board. I don't do that anymore. I got rid of that Tubescreamer. I don't even play with the Tubescreamer on my pedal board anymore at all. But what I'm going to show you is that your HX Stomp, if you decide to buy one, if this video helps you buy one, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, where I'm going to be talking more about this kind of thing. So what we're going to cover is HX Stomp versus Tubescreamer TS808. I'm going to go with the newest version. I'll talk about that in just a second. Break down how I'm going to do this. I've got my bargain bin Eric Clapton Strat. It's not an Eric Clapton Strat. It just looks like an Eric. It just looks like Eric Clapton because it's black with a white pickguard. No, it's not an Eric Clapton Strat. This is a parts caster, as they call it. Somebody put this together and even put the Fender decal on the headstock, and I bought it for like 300 bucks. This is my Fender Pro Junior. I probably will always be playing that in a demo unless I'm demoing an amp. Why would I say that? Why would I even say that? I just like this amp a lot. I might play different amps someday. Who knows? I've got it mic'd up with an SM57, just like everybody would do. I've got two cameras. Why would I tell you that? I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna be switching with the Electro Harmonix Switchblade Pro. I'll be using that to swap between the Tubescreamer from Ibanez and the Line 6 HX Stomp. Let's get it set up. Okay, first off, I'm gonna set up my Line 6 HX Stomp, and what I'm gonna do to get this really set up here is I'm going to just add in a new preset. I'm gonna add the distortion, and I'm gonna choose mono. We're not gonna use the legacy pack this time. I didn't use it last time either. Why would I say this time? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna choose the Scream 808 under mono, and it's set up. We're gonna try and hear what it sounds like, just set up the way it is. I've got the volume cranked. Let's see, what else? Let's turn it off for a second. First, clean tone. Okay, I'm using a Strat because, you know, if you have a Tubescreamer, you're probably gonna use a Strat. Or if you have a Strat, you're gonna use a Tubescreamer. I don't know, they influence each other, I feel like. So, let's hear what this guitar sounds like. I'm gonna start with the neck position pickup and find the one spot that makes it not buzz. It's not gonna happen. That's a Stratocaster for you. I flicked the switch while I was strumming. So again, let's try this. Okay, that's what the Stratocaster sounds like. That's what the Strat sounds like in the neck pickup. Let's hear the middle pickup. And, you know, because you want to hear it, the bridge pickup. I rarely use the bridge pickup. Wow, right? So, middle pickups, yes, this one has the 5-way switch so we can get in the middle. Okay, so now you know what it sounds like. Before we get too far into A-Bing, we're going to use the Switchblade and hear what the buffers do, because it makes a huge difference, and you might not You might not think that. So here is what a Tubescreamer does to your sound. Ready for it? Okay. There's that E chord. Now, we'll do it quicker. You hear that? I think my pickups are a little microphonics, or maybe the springs are. So it does something to the high end. That's with the Tubescreamer, not even on, you're just plugged into it. It has a buffer in it, so it's gonna change your sound, right? I'm gonna switch to the HX Stomp. It does the same thing. So just having the HX Stomp in the signal path changes your sound. So let's hear it. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments what you think about buffer or no buffer. Okay, let's turn both of these things on. I think that's on now, right? Yeah, okay. Set to noon, and I have the HX Stomp set to its default preset. Let's take a listen. There I just flipped back and forth a few times. Sounds to me like, I mean, they're not the same, but it sounds to me like the preset is designed basically to be set to similar to noon on each channel. So let's try to match them up here. I'm gonna leave the Tubescreamer set at noon across the board, and we're gonna try to make the HX Stomp sound like it. So let's kind of get a base of what that sounds like. It's pretty close. I think it might be difficult to match it up. These are pretty different pedals. I mean, pretty different pedals. The HX Stomp can do so much. Let's turn the gain all the way down on both of them. So that's pretty close, I think. Let's turn the gain all the way down. Not messing with the tone right now. Not messing with the volume. Let's go Tubescreamer first. I had turned it up. I'm going to turn the level down just a tiny bit. Yeah, they're pretty the same, I think. Let's roll the tone all the way off. This is not a clinical study on Tubescreamer and the differences between the HX Stomp, but let me tell you, I play live shows when we're playing live shows. Obviously, with COVID, we haven't played a lot of live shows. But is your audience gonna notice that you're not playing the green pedal? Tell me what you think in the comments. If you think the audience is gonna know or care. Maybe, you know, your best friend who's a guitar tone snob, maybe he'll notice. Do you think he will? I don't know. Okay, let's crank the tone all the way up. I would never do this, but let's do it. Now the gain's still all the way back. All right. Gross. Don't ever do that. Don't roll the tone that high. I mean, you can if you really want to. If you play dark guitar, that's gonna make sense. But on the Stratocaster, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go back to noon. Let's crank the overdrive all the way. And then I just clicked the middle switch on the HX Stomp to get it to do to go to center, or default, I should say. Okay, you know, I think maybe the HX Stomp has a little more gain to it. Sounds cool though. I might actually, if I'm gonna crank the overdrive all the way, I might actually turn the tone up a little bit and the volume back just a hair. Let's get a Should we try to darken it up and use the bridge pickup? And just, yeah, let's darken it up a little bit. Gain all the way up. Sounds pretty cool to me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Click like on this video if you thought this was informative. Subscribe to my channel if you like the content that I'm producing. I've got more of these coming up. All right, we'll see you next time. My ears are bleeding. Peace. Yep. Welcome to, I said again every time I do it, and I like hesitate, and I feel like I gotta start over. But I'm not going to. We'll just go, I'll cut it out.